My beloved child, can you feel the shift within? Every terror, every doubt, every delay, it all let you hear. Nothing was wasted. Every trial shaped you for this moment. Now you're on the edge of something extraordinary. Trust the journey, for it's unfolding in ways you've yet to see. My dearest youngster, let me address your heart today. You've meandered through times of vulnerability, addressing why certain things happened, the manner in which they did. Every way you've taken, whether lit with the light or shadowed by torment, has been directed by my hand. I realize there have been minutes when you felt alone, uncertain of the subsequent stage. However, I was there, forming the very ground underneath your feet. Each tear you've shed was seen, each uncertainty you murmured was heard. These were not simply regular occasions. They were bits of a fantastic plan that is yet to be completely uncovered. Do you recollect the times you figure you were unable to persevere any longer? Those evenings when the happiness of the world squeezed against your spirit and the morning light appeared to be so distant. You doubted my presence, my arrangement, and surprisingly my admiration. However, even in those minutes I was close. I was murmuring expectation into your soul. However, the clamor of the world could have suffocated my voice. The preliminaries were not intended to any like you. They were intended to refine you. Like gold in the fire, your entire being were being ready for something far more noteworthy than you could envision. Each turn in your life's process has had a reason. The shut entryways you regretted were not dismissed, but rather redirections. The postpones that baffle you were stops of readiness. Indeed, even the double crossings and misfortunes that made you extremely upset invade examples intended to develop your. My kid, there is no such thing as a squandered second. In your life, each experience, whether organizing or happy, has added to the showstopper I'm making inside you. Can you at any point see it yet? The brief looks at development, the seeds of astuteness, and the strength that came from your battles, they were all essential for my arrangement. You frequently glance around and contrast your excursion with others, asking why their ways appear smoother or their triumphs come sooner. In any case, I really want you to grasp this. Your story is exceptional. You are not strolling a similar street as any other person, in light of the fact that the objective I have arranged for us unique correlation blinds you to the excellence of your own story. Trust in my timing, for it is great. While others might appear to take off, your wings are being fortified in manners that will permit you to fly higher and further when the opportunity arrives. I know it's difficult to see the reason when you're in the tempest. However, My kid, each tempest you confronted has been an illustration in versatility. The braces that yelled against you were the very winds that made the way ahead. The downpour that splashed your soul water, the seeds of your fate. Also, when you figure the tempest could go on and on forever, I was there, holding you consistent, advising you that the sun generally ascends after the most obscure evening. Trust in this reality. The tempest was not intended to hurt you, yet to set you up. There have been minutes when you felt like your requests were unheard, as though the sky were quiet to your cries. Yet I believe you should realize that not a solitary word you've expressed has been disregarded. Each request, whether expressed in distress or mermaid interest, has arrived at my ears. The responses might not have come in the man or you expected, yet they have come in the way that was best for you. Here and there, my response isn't yes or no, however, stand by. And in that pausing, I'm dealing with your sake and manners you can't yet see. Do you perceive how far you've come? The strength you can be now is manufactured in the flames of your preliminaries. The insight you hold was brought into the world from the examples of your past. You are not a similar individual you were before the excursion started. You've developed, advanced, and become somebody fit for confronting what lies ahead. My kid, this development was purposeful. You were never intended to stay still. Each step you've taken, whether forward or in reverse, was important for the most common way of becoming what your identity is bound to be. I have consistently seen the potential inside you. In any event, when you were unable to see it yourself, you've questioned your value, scrutinized your capacities, and dreaded disappointment. Be that as it may, let me remind you, you are my creation, frightfully and magnificently made. There is no imperfection in you that can't be changed, no shortcoming that can't be transformed into strength. I see the excellence in your scars, the versatility in your battles, and the light in your soul. You are all that anyone could need, my kid, and you are fit for undeniably more than you accept. You've remained at junction, uncertain of which way to take, and I know the happiness of those choices trouble you. Be that as it may, let me guarantee you, regardless of which street you pick, I was with you. In any event, when you believe you had pursued someone acceptable decision, I involved it for your benefit. There is no slip-up excessively extraordinary for my elegance, no diversion excessively lengthy for my arrangement. I have an approach to transforming even the most broken streets into express ways of direction. Believe that you are precisely where you should be, regardless of whether it seemed like it yet. The holding up times of your life have been probably the hardest heaven pay. At the point when you've implored and trusted, yet see no change, it's not difficult to become exhausted. However, I believe you should realize that the holding up isn't squandered. It's in the holding up that your confidence is reinforced, your personality is refined, and your soul is ready for the favors to come. Like a seed established in the dirt, development takes time. You may not see the organic products yet, however, they are coming. Trust in my timing, for it is rarely early and never late. It is generally awesome. As you stand on the edge of a new thing, I maintain that you should think back and recognize the truth about the excursion, a readiness. Each test, each shock, and each triumph was a venturing stone, driving you to this second. You are more grounded now, stronger and more mindful of my presence in your life. The street ahead may, in any case, hold its portion of preliminaries. However, you are prepared. You have all that you really want, since I'm with you and I won't ever walk out on you. Presently, my adored, I request that you trust me as you step into this new season. Relinquish the apprehension that has kept you down and embrace the expectation that I have put inside you. You are not strolling into the obscure alone. I'm directing all your means. The way may not generally be clear, yet my light will constantly sparkle before you. Trust in my arrangement, for it is great, and confidence in my generation, for it is timeless. This is only the start of something phenomenal. Continue to push ahead. My kid, for the best is on the way. My darling kid, as you push ahead, I welcome you to profoundly trust me. Trust isn't underlying snapshots of conviction. However, in the times when the street ahead appears to be hazy, I know the happiness of your inquiries, the feelings of dread you can be, and the questions that mermaid you're sufficiently not. However, I request that you discharge them to me. Believe that I see the full picture, while you just see a piece. Believe that even in the quietness, I'm dealing with your sake, winding around together, plans that will far surpass your assumptions. There will be minutes when dread attempts to grab hold of your heart. You might feel enticed to grip, to control, to drive results that line up with your comprehension. Be that as it may, my kid, genuine harmony is found not in charge, but rather in give up. Relinquish the need to know everything about. Believe that I am with you, directing your means flawlessly. You're confident in me will be the anchor that steadies you in each tempest. At the point when you rest on me, you will track down strength past your own, and fortitude to walk ways you once thought unthinkable. Keep in mind, trust isn't laden, it's a demonstration of trust. It's venturing forward in any event when you can't see the way, accepting that I am lighting the way before you. You are in good company, my kid. Each step you take is held inside my consideration. Each breath is enclosed by my generation. Trust me, for I'm driving you to the faith loaded up with reason, harmony, and endless bliss. This section of your life is an account of trust, and I guarantee it will unfold in manners more gorgeous than you might, at any point, envision. My beloved child, as this message ends, know that every step forward is held in my care. Trust in my plan, for it is perfect. The journey ahead is filled with purpose and joy beyond measure. Keep walking, for I am with you always, guiding you toward your divine destiny. We deeply appreciate your support and helping us spread God's message of hope, love, and blessings. If this message has inspired or uplifted you, please consider showing your gratitude by giving at $20. Super thanks. Your contribution helps us continue creating more content that touches lives and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you are not only supporting our hard work, but also helping to extend God's love to more hearts around the world. Thank you for being part of this mission and for your generous support. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification